Yes, yes, people. You're now listening to Unfiltered Trends. This is me, Seb Green, and the team will introduce themselves.
Hi, this is GB La Jolie, and this is it. We're gonna start.
Hey, this is Elodie Boo. What's up?
Yeah,
Nice, nice, nice.
yes. So today on Unfiltered Trend, we're gonna have to go through a few subjects that happened during the week. Well, there's a beautiful news right now circulating around, and it's about Nelly and Ashanti. People, do you know anything about Nelly and Ashanti?
Well,
Yes, of
they have
course.
a baby this time, family, right?
Yeah, Nelly and Ashanti, both legends, if we can say it, since the 20s, I
uh,
mean, the 2000s.
yeah,
So let's be real and honest. They were together in 2003. It was rumors at the time, but now they definitely confirmed that they're together. They're very much in love and very much showing to everybody that they're an item and they're together. And they announced to their friends during a ball. I think it was a white and black ball. I don't remember for sure, but they announced to everybody that they were pregnant, man. How do you feel about it, man? It's a good news.
yeah. I'm happy
Yeah,
for
I
them because
mean,
I always love Ashanti and Nelly together. So especially, I like the music, they have put together. Also, it was one of the songs. How can you? Well, sorry, back then. And yeah, apparently, during the event, she put her hand on a store mic while on stage with Nelly, just to showing that she actually pregnant. So yeah, I'm happy for them. That's a good thing.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I would like Seb to talk about it. What's up, Seb?
yeah. No, I was saying that they had a little thing back in the day, way back in the day. So I mean, when I was looking up about what was going on, there were some people saying, "Oh yeah, right person, wrong time," this, that, and the other. But I personally think that these people, they're starting their family, they're doing what they want to do. So it's not really no one's part. It's no one's business really. What? I don't feel like people should be putting their own opinions on how and when these people should have a child. It's their life and what they want to do. And yeah, I congratulate them, new life.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Yeah,
apparently,
it's
Nelly
looking
back
good to
then
them.
it didn't. Yeah, apparently, back then Nelly was not acknowledging Ashanti. Maybe that's why. But whatever, man. I mean, they are two adults. If they want to have a baby together, it's up to them.
So
So
say
yeah.
that again. What was why?
No, apparently, Nelly did not acknowledge Ashanti like that back then.
He
So
wasn't
maybe
claiming
that's
her.
why. Yeah, he wasn't claiming her like that.
Oh,
So maybe that's why we had
It
some
was
mixed
it was just rumors.
comments and feeling about it.
yeah.
Yeah, it was just rumors.
I mean, well, even if it wasn't, even if it was the thing, this is when you're young. So when you're young, like, and you're in that kind of life where you have loads of options, this is, I think, a natural thing. So now they're older and they've rekindled you gave me their love for each other. Now they're having a child. Again, this is what they want to do. No one really should have a say or have an opinion over that, in my opinion.
I
Okay,
mean, yeah,
one thing I would
definitely.
say about Nelly and Kelly, sorry about that, sorry to cut you, but one thing I would say about Nelly and Kelly, back in the days, in the 2000s, both of them were just leaving their careers, you know what I mean? And in the 2000s, it was more like you need to have an image of I'm single and sexy and ready to mingle, you know what I mean? So they had that
Sorry
squeaky
to
clean
cut
image,
you.
both of them.
Sorry to cut you. You say Nelly and Kaylee instead of Nelly and Ashanti. So basically, we're
Oh,
talking
my bad.
about Nelly and
Yeah, yeah,
Ashanti.
that's my bad. Sorry about
It's
that.
all
Oh,
good.
oh, my bad, my bad. Because of the song that they had, oh, I got confused. So Nelly and Ashanti, yeah, back in the days, they had to have a squeaky clean image where both of them were supposed to be, single. Ashanti at the time, she was like very young, and she had to kind of be, a role model. And when it comes to Nelly himself, he had to be that guy from the South Side who is kind of, a rap person. You have to be kind of available to females in a way, or women. So I think that's why they both didn't want to look like they were together. I think that's how I feel.
Yeah, but in the meanwhile, Nelly had someone also, like, is it
He
Miss
had someone.
Jackson? I think?
Oh, okay. We're gonna say how it ended. How it ended is the fact that I think he cheated. Obviously, with the popularity and the kind of image that who he was a sexy guy back in the days. Every girl was filling on him, so he cheated on Ashanti, and she found out, and that's why they broke up in 2008, I think.
Oh, wow.
But
Okay.
Okay.
there's afterwards.
Okay. Well, I mean, we are happy for Nelly Ashanti anyway. So, apparently they're gonna
Yeah.
get married also. So, yeah, let's see.
Yeah,
That's
man.
awesome. Would you ever go back to an ex who cheated, though? Just in the case of Nelly and Ashanti.
It depends. Like, it depends, isn't it? How did that person make you feel? What was the situation that person cheated on? Like, again, are they cheating because you're not giving them what they want and they want you to be like open with them in terms of, all right, so for example, you're with a woman, you're a man and you're with a woman, and that woman wants you to be their man, but you're now saying, I don't really want to be like your man or whatever, and that woman goes now and cheats. That's you. That's your responsibility as a man. That's the reason why that woman cheated. But if you are not the reason, then that's a different thing.
Yeah, in her own case, definitely was that both of their careers. Let's say Nelly at the time, all the women want him. Ashanti, I don't think she was checking for men like that at the time. She was so in love with Nelly. So
Like, we can judge the situation. It'll depend, you know.
yeah,
So, especially if they
that's
were
true. That's
younger,
true.
yeah, if they were young girls at the time. So, yeah.
Mhm.
Now
Cool,
she's
cool, cool.
43, Nelly's 49. So,
He's 49. Oh my days. Wow. I
yeah,
think
he looks
he had a lot of playing in his way and he was doing what he was doing. Now he feels like, yo, let's just chill, you know? I guess he wants to chill now.
at 49, of course. At one point, you have to relax. So, yeah, no, I think it's all
Exactly.
right.
Okay.
Anyway,
So, yeah. Any more comments on Nelly and Ashanti? Just congratulations. That's how I feel.
Yeah,
Congratulations. I'm happy for them.
congratulations, guys. Congratulations.
Yeah. So the next topic I wanted to talk about was I think it's Guy Fieri, right? Guy Fieri is that man from the Food Network. He does all those food reviews. I think I forgot the title. He's amazing. Let's be honest. He has an amazing deal with the Food Network right now. $100 million just to carry on with his show. How do you feel about the man getting the bag? You know, he's getting the bag. He's
It's a
what you
living
want
the
to
he's living
say,
the
dream.
dream.
Paul?
He's living the dream.
But it started
Okay.
all with them like in 2006. So I believe, it's just a continuation of his, of the business.
He's definitely a
And yeah, I
pioneer
mean,
when it comes to food and, reviews, and he reacts on the type of food he eats. He really has, the best, what's it called, show. Diners, drive-ins, and dives. That's how they call it. That's the best show and is the longest show on the Food Network, I think.
yeah, some people have some type of mixed feeling about it because he already have multiple businesses in the food business, and they were
He
saying, yeah, but
does.
because, yeah, like us, we need to buy the food to eat, but him, he just get paid for it. So,
He gets
that's
paid
like
for
the
it. It
controversies.
comes with a reputation.
It all comes from positioning, innit? If you're gonna position yourself and be smart about how you position yourself, then you've done the footwork and you've actually become successful. You're always gonna have hate. The end result is that he positioned himself to be in that situation, and all the success is down to him and his hard work.
Wow, me and GB, we need to get paid to eat, bro. Really and truly at this
Honestly,
point.
it'll be amazing, right? It sounds like it's easy when you look at it, but it might not be so easy in the end. Because, I mean, he's not the only one who does food reviews. There's Keefe who does food reviews. He does it on the other platform. He doesn't have the platform that Guy Fieri has. Guy Fieri has a massive advantage because of the years of work he's been doing and because of his background in restaurants. I think he's a restaurateur himself. When it comes to
Yeah.
Keefe Lee is just a guy who used to be in MMA, and now the man is literally doing food reviews, but he goes around on his own money. It's not anyone who's helping him. You know what I mean? He pays.
Yeah.
He goes around, I don't know which area, wherever he goes. He just choose a restaurant, and his family members go out and they get the food for him, and they get the actual review of how they were treated in the restaurant, and he reports on it while eating the food and kind of giving his opinion on the food. But he's facing backlash kind of thing from Black owners restaurants in ATL in Atlanta. What have you
Yeah.
heard of?
Yeah, I saw it also, but I mean, if the service is not right or the food is not right, he have the right to give his opinion. Like, it's not because it's a black person or whatever that we should not leave a comment or bad comment about the restaurant. Sometimes we have bad services, and it's true. You cannot lie about it. So are people gonna trust you if you don't give the right review to the restaurant that they should deserve? So that's my opinion. It doesn't matter of
Yeah,
the
Another
color
thing
of
as
the
well.
food. Yeah, I'm back
Another
matter.
thing.
If I don't like the food or I don't like the service, I will say it.
real.
Yeah.
We
Another
have to be
thing.
honest in our own community. It starts with
Yeah.
us and with ourselves.
What do you think, Seb?
Yeah, no, another thing is that we don't like to take a responsibility for our own, and I say we are as in black people as well as just people generally. We don't like to take responsibility for things that have happened. So they want to point fingers and say, "Oh yeah, you shouldn't have said this, or you should have said this, or whatever." But the reality is, he's experienced that based off of your food. So instead of pointing a finger and saying you should and shouldn't have said this, maybe what you should have done is responded in a way where you've seen where what he's talking about and where you've gone wrong, and you're now going to put actions in place to correct those things and make it public. Make it make it seem that not only because people trust this guy, make it seem that you also trust this guy and you're working with him, and you're gonna put things in place to provide more, I don't know, like whatever he was talking about that he said was negative, create a better experience. You're going to show publicly how you're going to do that rather than publicly try and humiliate him or put negative spins on what he's saying. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, if you are owner of a restaurant and someone leave a bad review, you just need to, check yourself with the staff that you have and make sure that the next review will be fine, So just work on it. Everyone
Yeah.
has their own opinion. You cannot fight
There's one
people's
guy.
opinion.
Yeah. There's one guy called Ocho Cinco. He used to be an NFL player. And I think, in my opinion, it doesn't mean it's factual, but I think he's a restaurateur now. I think he owns something because he felt so strongly about how Keefe Lee goes around and review restaurants and foods. For me, as a restaurateur, it is your duty to make sure that your staff are together, your food is together, and you should be glad that people come and kind of give their opinion on your food. They kind of give, an idea of what the food tastes like. You should be glad to receive feedback. So I don't understand why people get so emotional about food reviews and feedbacks. Why? Why should feel like it's okay for Keefe Lee to get threatened by people? It makes no sense to me.
Yeah, I saw the video with Fushinseiko. But the thing is that he was saying like, yeah, but we're already struggling, so why is coming at us again, So that was his argument about the situation.
I think any restaurant can get it. Any restaurant can get feedback, and any restaurant can get bad review. You should toughen up your skin, period.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you guys. Like,
It's not just about toughening your skin, but it's about taking ownership of your results. Now,
have you ever been like in a restaurant that you feel like the service is so bad that you're gonna leave a
Of
review?
course.
Like, have you even done that?
no, well, I
I've
mean,
done that.
I've
I've
been where
done
that I
reviews
feel
though.
like I'm gonna leave a review, but I haven't actually left a review.
I have reviews, especially if it's very awful, very dirty or something. I will let you know. I will let you know
But
about your
but but
business.
but do you realize? Yeah, people love to let you know when your thing is not up to scratch. But do you know people when it comes time to leave a good review, no one leaves a good review. Everyone's
A lot of
fast
people
to
leave
leave a bad
reviews.
review.
Yeah, I
No,
left
I
a
like
good
Yeah,
review.
I like some good review. Yeah, I mean, it
Of course,
depends. If the
people
food
do that
is
too.
banging, the service is like proper, I will definitely leave a review. Like, I will always do that. It's more like I don't really
Excellent.
leave bad review. Yeah, I don't really leave bad
Mhm.
review because I'm scared like they see my name, So I always like, have that type of, issue with myself.
Yeah, I leave a bad review if it needs to be said because some stuff could be dangerous. Some people sometimes they don't even take care of the food, food hygiene and all of that. This is important. You don't want anyone else to get ill or sick. You get?
Yeah, or
mm.
even
So
kids. Yeah, sure, definitely.
exactly. It's health and safety at the end of the day. So for me, it's doing a service to those restaurants and we appreciate minor review food, we appreciate people who are food reviewers. It's so entertaining to me.
Yeah, definitely. I love that too. So yeah, other subject that we have for today,
Okay.
like
The other subject that we can talk about is dear, Diageo. I don't know how to pronounce it. Diageo,
Yeah, yeah.
the alcohol company, has decided to press with the court case because there's a court case pending at the moment. I think P Diddy wanted to take them to court because he felt like there was some kind of discrimination against him, but in reality, they kind of got tired of P Diddy. I don't know what's in the background. I don't know what's in the background, but now they're kind of pressing the judge to really cut ties with him because of all the allegations that are coming out. It's really affecting their brand, and it's somehow making them tank. That's what it was said.
yeah. But PGD made a statement about it, saying like it's not you really didn't do all of that. The people are looking for a quick check. So I don't know what you guys think about it.
Okay, when it comes to the alcohol brand, I don't think they actually care whether you are guilty or not. I think it's just bad press, and they had issues anyway. So that means there was bad blood between both brands, between Sean Combs and them. So the bad press is not affecting their business. You know what I mean? Don't forget that there's all those type of shares and people might sell their shares and feel like I don't want to associate myself with this. They might go down in sales because a lot of people will feel like, oh, they're working with a predator, allegedly a predator. So they will feel like I don't want to lose money or I don't want to support a brand who supports him. You get what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. It's like a
Yeah,
month
I
about
hear you.
their whole image. Yeah, definitely. I agree.
Exactly. It's that image.
And I feel like most stuff will come at Didi because he had like the new lawsuit with a 70 years old also back in 2003. So
Mhm.
yeah, I think like we're here to see how many lawsuits will come to him. I think more will come.
Mhm.
So it's just
You
a
got to remember
beginning.
as well. If these people are telling the truth or not, that's one thing. But the other thing is, there's going to be people who are just trying to get some money as well. And
Mhm.
we got to remember that there's a law that they passed for 1 year. So within this year
Mhm.
that these laws are here for, there's going to be a lot of people going through the same thing as Diddy.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, I mean, maybe some people come in just for the check, but I mean, I'm sure some of it are right also because they cannot have like 10 people who lie. I mean, can be
True.
though. But like we heard
If it
stuff
was your
already about
brand,
him.
if it
Yeah,
was your
yeah. I'm not
brand,
saying that
would
some of
you?
the stuff ain't gonna be true, but what I am saying is that whatever's true is true, whatever's not is not. But there's gonna be a percentage of people that is coming after him for some money.
Would you attach yourself with someone like P Diddy if you had a brand though? Would you do it now?
Well,
At
this
the
is the
moment,
thing
though.
that this is the thing that right now you just asked me, would I attach myself to P Diddy if I had a brand? Now the brand is Unfiltered Trends, and we're talking about P Diddy. So in my opinion, we are attaching ourselves to P Diddy, but we're talking
No,
about this drinks
reporting on
company.
him, but doing a brand deal is different.
Okay,
Brand
brand deal. So these people that have spent millions of dollars on this brand deal, if they have P Diddy's face on it, even if this guy comes out clean, yeah, people will look at that bottle and scoff and spit and be like, nah, I don't want that juice because it's got P Diddy's face on it. You can't be seen
exactly.
in a club holding a bottle with P Diddy's face on it after he's been raping women
Allegedly,
raping children furthermore, because these people are underage,
allegedly.
no?
Allegedly. Allegedly,
Okay,
yeah.
allegedly. But regardless if it's allegedly or not, yeah, even as I said, even if he comes out clean, yeah,
Yeah,
you're gonna be holding a bottle in a club with my man's face on it. I don't think so. So as a result, this company knows that they can't have this guy on their bottle, otherwise their company is dust.
exactly. I think it helps their case to say, you know what, he's talking about discrimination, but his image is not clean. So whether it's discrimination, whether it's light skin or dark skin, white, black, Chinese, you don't want to be associated with someone who has a bad reputation in the business or someone who has allegations. I understand their point. I think they're doing the right thing by pressing, the judge for it. They're absolutely right.
They're just protecting
Anyway,
themselves at the end of the day. Because
exactly.
it's literally life or death for their corporation.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's not
It's
about the
money.
victim. Most of the time, it's not about the victim. It's about themselves and their image. This is one
Yeah,
thing with men.
yeah.
That's
Yeah, I
real.
mean,
It's about money. You know what I mean? You want to save your bag. I get it. Anyway, it's all good. The next subject is Jamie Foxx. Dear Jamie, he had a beautiful speech at an event. I think it was the first time that he mentioned that he almost died. He had a near-death situation, and he kind of made sure that he explained that he went through, you know, kind of life or death, and also he had some kind of mobility issues. He wanted people to know that he came back from far. So, what do you guys think about his speech, and how did you feel about it?
I don't know. I feel like, I mean, I don't want to be bad in that. Sorry, it's just because I have the cold. I feel like it just, because he have some allegation also. So I think he just want to soften his image. So that's my opinion. But after, I'm not sure. So let's see. But I don't know.
What do you think, sir?
What about you, Philip?
Yeah, you got to realize that these people are all actors, isn't it? And they've been in the game for time. They know about people's perception of stuff, innit? So yeah, there might be a thing where he's playing on the health situation that he's got, or it might be a thing where it's not that.
Mm.
Like I can't tell, but I can't say either. But like I said, like he's in a sticky situation that I think a lot of people are going to find themselves in due to this law that's passed for a year. And with like that part of the world, people are so good at playing the game that you don't really know who's acting and who's not. So I can't really
Exactly.
say, oh yeah, he's acting or he's telling the truth or he's this, he's that. It's just you're gonna have to the dust is up, and when it settles, you're gonna have to see where everyone's lying.
Hmm. In my own case, in my own opinion, I'm gonna play the devil's advocate. Let's be honest, the man almost died. I will say, you definitely been through a lot this year. This year has been a rough year for him. He survived, and then he's slammed with allegations on top of it. Well, sometimes it's either the truth and the past is coming to haunt you, is coming back to haunt you, or it's just people trying to take advantage of him going down. You know what I mean? So in my mind, I
There is
definitely
another option.
understand. I definitely
There,
understand. Go
there is
ahead.
another option. Maybe he didn't do what he was supposed to do when he signed that contract, and now
Ooh.
the terms and conditions are stipulated that this is what he has to go through.
I don't know. I don't know anything.
Well,
I'm
It-
joking,
well,
I'm joking.
that's
But
like
yeah,
that's different though. I didn't think on this angle.
Oh well,
yeah, but
my
he
chicken
might, he
is
might,
coming
he
home to
might, he might,
roost.
he might have irritated one of the, the top of the top, and they said, yeah,
You
let's
never
get him out of
know, you
picture.
know. He was apparently on the set of his last movie where he had the death scare. He was very rude to his castmate. He was very rude to Cameron Diaz, and it's like she was having near PTSD because Cameron Diaz, in her own case, she didn't want to come back to the movie industry. Hollywood as a whole, she wanted to just stay off completely. Have you seen a movie from Cameron Diaz in the recent years? Have you seen anything?
No,
Not
Exactly.
sure.
So she was staying away from it and coming back to this experience where Jamie Foxx was irritable, he was aggressive, allegedly, because I wasn't there. But from what she reported, she felt like she knew she shouldn't come back. She was feeling weird during the set. So him going through that, somehow, somewhat, I feel bad to say that, but for them, it was like a relief because boy, he was a bit going, it was going a bit cuckoo on the set. So
like I
maybe
said,
the
like I
chicken,
said, like I
the
said, you gotta
chicken are
look at
coming home to us.
Yeah, it's an article about it. She's like
Mm-hmm.
unretired from acting with a Jamie Foxx film. So
But
yeah,
that was before that anyway. But now she felt like, whoa, that was awful. Yeah.
wow.
So what do you think, Seb?
Nah, I was saying like you gotta look at these industry people. Certain industry people like have turned down big money contracts to to leave America and chill in Africa for a little period of time and then come back and
Like
state
Dave
that
Chappelle,
maybe that they well, I wasn't gonna say names because there's other people as well. Lawrence,
Mountain Lion?
Martin Lawrence. He
Are
was
you
he was
mad?
he was he was doing the same thing a few 10
I
years
never
ago,
knew.
how many years ago. Yeah, he had a gun saying these people are gonna kill me or they're out to get me
No,
or
I
whatever.
remember. I remember when he went through this absolute weird moment in his life where it's like he was going through a mental health breakdown or something. He had a
So
breakdown.
this is what I'm telling you, breakdowns or whatever you want to call it, yeah. This is all linked, in my opinion, to the industry, which
The
is
industry, yeah, yeah, that
yeah, it's all
exploitive
linked to the
thing
industry.
is
And
definitely
like, if you're
exploitive.
not doing what you're supposed to be doing within the industry, they're not gonna. It's not a thing where you just get fired because you've already got the clout. You've already got the
Real,
authority over the industry. So how else can you be good? How else can they get to you? Mental health,
real.
physical health, these kind of things.
No,
Also,
I think
allegations.
there's a lot of pressure and a lot of things we don't see. You know, the behind the scenes are kind of, it can be a little bit dark, especially when I hear the allegations with P Diddy. I'm like, you. And a lot of people who are stars right now are confirming. A lot of, and even a comedian, Eddie Griffin, was like, it's true. Oh, it's true. I saw something in a P Diddy party. I was like, yo, that people knew a lot, you know. All of them
Why
knew.
didn't they talk before? That's the thing. I mean,
They didn't
when
talk
Money.
the
because of
news
the
came out,
power, the power that PDD holds. You know, he's a force to reckon with. I've seen a lot of documentaries, and okay, I'm gonna add something that maybe you guys don't know about. I don't know if you know about Keefe D. Do you know Keefe D or Keefe D?
I think so. Yeah. Hold on.
Keefe D used to be a high member in the Crip, you know, the Crip gang, and Keefe D somehow managed to meet P Diddy, and they became linked, kind of, because that was during the
Mhm.
time of Death Row and Tupac getting together, and they were kind of
Oh, TPD.
scared. Yeah, Keefe, the East
Is he
Coast,
like
West
the
Coast.
ex-bodyguard of Diddy? Is it this guy?
It wasn't a bodyguard. It was Crip. You know the Crip and Bloods, those gang
Yeah, but
members.
apparently he was a bodyguard
But he
also.
was a Crip, like a high rank Crip. It was a deep Crip because he could do the dirtiest crimes back in the days. But there was a time, allegedly, anyway, I'm gonna put allegedly because we never know. At some point, but he said it himself in his own mouth. But at some point, he linked with P Diddy, and P Diddy was really scared for his life, and he came with boys to protect Diddy. So yeah, he looked like he was a security, but he wasn't security. He was just there. Apparently in America, when you're a rapper, there's people that you need to link with who will play protection for you, like gang members and stuff.
This doesn't smell good at all. First of all, it was with Tupac, the issue thingy, who killed Tupac. Now it's the alleged sexual assault.
Yeah, and that's why it doesn't sound good and it doesn't smell good, because Keefe D is the man that is accused of killing Tupac, and he admitted, allegedly anyway, I'm going to put allegedly, but he admitted himself that he did it. He said it on many interviews, and he said how it happened. And he also put P Diddy's name in his own case to say, oh, it's Diddy who gave us $1 million to make sure that a few people should get done with. That's what he said.
Yeah,
but it's all alleged anyway.
Oh my God.
It's crazy. That's why I wanted you to watch those videos. Oh my gosh, TVD videos are deep. Have you seen the BBC lady who cursed online? She cursed live on TV. Have you seen the BBC?
I saw the video. I didn't see it, but yeah, like she must have been getting cussed out by someone behind the set, and then she's cussing them back.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
So funny.
That lady, she's like, wow.
Oh, she got herself in a bit of trouble. I know they're naughty, I can tell those BBC people, they're not what they look like. They definitely have a split personality, They look so serious when they present the news, but the reality, nah. You can tell they're party.
People are people at the end of the day.
Exactly, what I mean?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Especially when you are talking, you have like to manage yourself. You have like manager, all those type of people around you. So yeah.
No problem. What do you feel? I mean, recently there was a new vehicle that came out, a new car that came out. It's called the Cybertruck by Tesla. You know what I mean? How did you feel about the Cybertruck? Does it look appealing to you? Is it the type of vehicle you will go for anytime soon? It looks like a Mad Max like prop.
Like, I don't know. It's like something back then when you was watching the Matrix or those type of movie.
Mad Max.
Like here we are. Yeah, no.
Or like using it in the city, it doesn't make no sense. For example, in the EU, the bumpers have to be soft in the front, whereas this car doesn't have that. So they have to be soft because if they hit pedestrians or cyclists or anything like that, the bumper needs to crumble. Whereas if this thing hits a pedestrian or a cyclist, that person is dead.
It will cut you in half. To be honest, it looks sharp. It looks like
but like for the doors and things like that, everything's buttons or electric. Now, if those electrics fail or something goes wrong with them,
they do.
You have there's no way to see through the back of the car. There's no mirrors.
No, for me, that's health and safety hazard to come to us. I mean, I'm glad the UK or EU has a certain type of rule where that would never happen. It will not come to us because it's not safe. It doesn't look safe.
They are against it. This is like the car should not come anytime, anywhere in Europe. So
for me, it should be a collector item. If it's a collector item, it's cool.
It probably will be, to be fair, because they're not going to make sales in Europe, and they probably won't in Asia either, because Asia's got their own thing going on, and so it's only really going to be an American car. No, but Tesla on the whole, yeah, you get a lot of Tesla cars here, maybe in Asia as well. But this car specifically, you ain't seeing it in the UK, and if you are, it's probably going to be on private property.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
this is
definitely rich people, like people who are big in the game. They definitely are the ones who will be the target for those type of cars. I don't think it's for us yet. I'm sure there's a few things they need to improve, and I'm sure they will improve the car later
and
on.
you need some
But
type
for
of space also
now,
to drive this type of car. Like
yeah.
you know,
They've
you
made this
drive this
car.
car in London.
This car's not for the super rich, yeah, because it's 100 grand, yeah. It's not for the super rich. It's this
No,
car's priced for people who are like, let's say, if we're talking about classes, middle class, working class people, probably if they get a loan, they could probably get it. So it's not for like, it's not a seriously high class car. So it is priced at the point where like people can potentially, you would, if it was a normal car that was designed for city use, you would have seen this in
hmm
the UK, you would have seen it in Europe, you would have seen it in France or wherever in Europe. But because they were so adamant on not putting, like, obviously not making materials softer, not having door handles, not having certain things that cars just need to have, like a license place for a license plate to go and basic stuff.
that's the truth.
This car, I don't think you're gonna see it in where we're from or where we live in at the moment or in Europe in general.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right when it comes to
Yeah,
that. For me, it's
So the car will
definitely
stay
a
in US.
futuristic car.
yeah, I think it's gonna just be in US, you know.
Yeah, it's a futuristic car. It's more, I think for me, it's gonna become a collector item. Later on, it's gonna be so valuable and so expensive. That's why a lot of people gan for it. I mean, that's a car that is sold out now. It's sell out because of the fact that later on, when the people want to sell it, it will be $1 million or so to sell it. You
And
get it?
that's the
Yeah.
thing as well. Even with the car, yeah, even the parts for the car, if the car decides to break or become faulty,
Mhm.
the parts that they've used, yeah, there's not many other cars with the same parts. So to
No,
buy that car, it's just uneconomical for anyone that is actually looking for it to use as a daily driver. If you're
no, it's
buying
not
it,
a
more than
daily.
likely,
It's not a daily
yeah,
car.
more than
No.
likely you're gonna be buying it for that reason to have it for like years to come.
Yeah, just to expose it and say, this is one of my items.
But what do you think
That,
about the design of the car? How it look like from outside? I mean, I
yeah,
like
how do you feel?
the way it look like. I feel like I don't know, just like it. But
Yeah,
definitely not
See,
too
simple. It's
it,
not.
it
It's
looks
not
like
complicated.
a
something.
toy. It looks like a toy for me.
Yeah, it looks like a toy still, but it has got no curves. Everything's straight.
Nope,
It's not sleek. It's not stylish. It's just
nope.
like it's just like a metal piece of truck. That looks
Yeah,
like it look like
for me,
it's for the moon. It's not like a moon rover.
it
That
don't
is
look right.
coming for this cyber truck.
It don't
Cybertruck.
look right. It looks so, it don't look sexy. For me, I prefer
Nah,
Range
don't
Rover
say.
any day of the week.
Yeah.
Any day.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, driving this car, definitely not. But I don't mind the design from outside, but definitely in terms of safety, that will not be the right car to buy, for sure.
No. No.
No, no, no.
Okay. There's another subject that I wanted to add, but I'm sure it's off topic a bit. I it was an amazing topic. I hope we do more car stuff or, electronic stuff. You know what? Right now, it's not the best topic, but I'm gonna add it. Sexy Red and Kim Kardashian decided to become buddies and friends. Sexy Red is that rapper who's very controversial, very ratchet when it comes to the lyrics. And Kim Kardashian, we know Kim. Kim became a star because she laid down with Ray J. That's the real and honest. It's true, the background is not good, but she turned it around and made $1 billion business with her family and her name alone. So
Yeah.
now she has children. Do you think it's a good idea for her to associate herself with Sexy Red, who is definitely not the right example for kids?
I mean, Kim does what she wants, but I mean, if I was her as a mother, I would not like getting close to Sexy Red just because of, you know, the lyrics and everything what she talked about. Like, I mean, no. Even me not being a mother, I don't think I will, you know, get close to Sexy Red.
But at the end of the day, with this lady, is she a role model herself? Is she one of the people that you would look at and say, yeah, would you associate her with being a friend by looking at herself as a role model? Like,
Oh
is
my
she?
God. When it
Yeah,
comes
if you
to
look at the
role
words,
model?
when it comes to
yeah.
internet business, when it comes to internet business, that's all. I must admit she's a role model when it comes to internet business, but she's not a role model as an everyday person. No, she's not a role
So you're
model.
saying how is she a role model with internet business?
The internet business, how she kind of know how to market herself and how to position herself in the right place. You know what I mean? Link with the right people, make great
And that
deals.
was all. And to get to that positioning, was her methods of a person that you would say, oh yeah, that's a role model.
No, she said it herself that she was thirsty as hell, and she's a thirsty ass bee. What I know about her, she's thirsty, so she was looking for attention by all means necessary.
So my point is, yeah, how can anyone say, oh yeah, she shouldn't be connecting with my girl because she's this, that, and the other when she's originally a thirsty ass bee,
for
whatever.
me, yeah, true. I understand your point though. I get it. But the thing is, like, you know, once you become a mother, you kind of
But
like
they're both
relax a bit
mothers.
about
They're
them.
both mothers. I
And
said
that's
they're
the
both
worst.
true.
She is
Yeah,
a
true.
mom.
That's
And she's
true.
pregnant
They're both
right
mothers.
now. She's pregnant too. Yo, terrible.
You know
They're
what?
both
Yeah,
mothers.
they can associate with themselves, whatever. I mean, at this point here, I mean,
At this
yeah,
point,
because they do the same.
they
One
both
do it
righteous. They both
individual
make
clip.
baby mamas. You know, baby mamas, both of them.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, they're both mothers.
that's
So
true.
at the end of the day, yeah,
Baby
it doesn't really
mamas.
matter.
Yeah, they're making their money from the Russia
They got
situation
Yeah,
that
it
they
doesn't. It doesn't matter if they're trying to be brethren.
They got things in common now that you put it together. Now that you put it this way, it's true.
Yeah, true. I didn't see it like that. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, okay, Kim Kardashian, children, Sexy Red, Richard. I'm like, yeah, they do the same.
She should be respectful to her own, children at least, because I know a child is a fan of that girl with the afro, Ice Spice, and Ice Spice
Oh
says the
yeah,
worst songs, and her
another one.
daughter was just doing videos on TikTok on Ice Spice, which was kind of yucky to me.
So
It didn't.
so we're looking at the fact that two people are being friends, but they really cut from the same cloth. So what's the problem here?
Yeah, it's true. I don't know why. But the thing is, like, that involves children. The children them should look like. That's my only thing. You can do whatever from 18. You want to be Richard. You want to talk about, whatever you want about sexual stuff. Go for it. But it just when it comes to children, I don't know, especially if they are not teenagers yet.
I hear what you're saying. But you're talking about people that have been brought in, they're living this life. There's not a life that they're putting on for the cameras. This is how they are. So you're talking about children based on, oh, maybe they're acting this way when they're on camera and acting another way when they're off camera. Forget about the kids, because they're acting like this if they're on or off camera anyway. So the kids don't even matter. They're gonna be put through this whole process regardless of if they're on camera or not. So the kids, for me, don't come into it.
So Sexy Red and Kim Kardashian are the right people to get together. They're the right connect then, basically.
I want to call it the right connect, but I don't see an issue with, like, they have a lot of.
Yeah, they have a lot of commenting. That's what it said.
That things in common. Yeah, I see what you mean. Well, you guys, there you go. We did what we had to do. We covered most of the topics that we wanted to cover today. I would like to add, well, all of us are, blessed, and we're not stressed. We feel good about what we talk about. We would like to hear from you people. Please leave some comments down below. We want to hear your opinion. Who wants to take us out?
Elodie.
Ah, Seb, I know you will choose me. Well, that was Unfiltered Trend. You have me, Elodie Bo. You had Unfiltered Trend. So you had me, Elodie Bo. You had also Seb Green and my friends Jibila Jolie. So thank you so much for watching us.
Yes, it's us, Unfiltered Trend. Thank you so much, guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Please let us know, give us suggestions, and we'll see you on the other side.
Unfiltered Trend, we out.